Hi guys, welcome to Living Out Loud, and today I have a special guest with me. This is my dad. Say hi, Dad.
Hello.
And today I'm going to just be asking him some questions, and he's going to talk a little bit about his experience with a daughter with spina bifida and in a wheelchair. So, without further ado, Dad,
Yes.
if you want to talk a little bit about yourself first.
Well, I'm Brittany's dad, and I work for Walmart, loss prevention, so don't be coming to steal anything. um, she's a great girl, love her to death, and like I do all my kids, and can't wait to hear what she's getting ready to ask me. A little bit scared though, but we'll get through it.
Well, okay, so first question is, me being the only daughter you have in a wheelchair, what has been your, I don't want to say least favorite and favorite moments, but like what has your overall like joy moments been? Like what has been like the best, like your best moments?
Every day with you is one of my best moments. So, yeah, every day with you.
What about your,
Every day that I have with my children are great days and great moments. So, yeah, every moment.
what about your scariest moment?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. My scariest moment was back when you had the operation to do your bladder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we won't go into all of that.
Yeah.
Supposed to be the greatest surgery there was, according to the guy. You were in the hospital for 31 days.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't eat. You wouldn't barely talk. Came to see you one day, and mom was holding you, and you were turned gray. And mom said that you needed a transfusion, and that they had ordered one around 7 o'clock that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And this was about 11 o'clock, and
They still hadn't done anything.
Exactly. So, me being me,
Yes.
now, I went straight down and got the hospital administrator and like, what's going on here? This is not cool. And come to find out, by the time I got back upstairs, I had everybody in the hospital, the floor manager, nurse manager, everybody. The doctor had never done a procedure like this on anybody as young as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And he never ever told us that.
Now I have another question. How old was I when this
Oh,
happened?
man, you were, I'm going to say 4, because
Okay.
we spent Halloween in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. I remember Grandma and you telling me that you guys would wheel me in this red wagon
Yep,
around the hospital,
little red
and they
wagon
did
they gave us.
yeah, they did trick or treating in the hospital too. So we got to go around like the hallways and all the like play areas and the nursing stations, and they gave us candy. And so I remember that. But
Yeah.
go ahead and
So
finish your.
that has been my worst part.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing.
Is there anything you could change about having a daughter in a wheelchair, or like with a disability?
You know, a lot of people have asked me that actually, and I don't think. Don't take this the wrong way. I love you. I don't think I would change a thing, because the wheelchair has made you,
Mm-hmm.
the person that you are. If you could walk, I wished you could, but you would probably be a different person.
Yeah.
I don't know that you would be as loving and caring and giving and care as much about others. I hope that you would.
Yeah.
But my thing is, God gives special people special children.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I look at it like, okay, well, apparently I've done something right in life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe God does like me just a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Mm-hmm.
are the way you are.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're healthy, and that's all that really counts.
Right.
Healthy and happy.
Right. Now, whenever Mom and you had found out she was pregnant with me, what was your first initial thought? In that moment, 20 years ago, what was your first initial thought?
We're going to have a baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I was 44, so I'm like, oh, goodness. And when we found out you were going to have special needs, I was at peace with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a lot to do with my faith. I just knew that God was going to get us through it,
Mm-hmm.
and that whatever He threw our way, we were going to be able
We
to
could
handle
persevere through, and we could get through.
Exactly.
Not only because of God, but because of how strong we all are as a family.
Exactly. So, and I think it's worked out for the most part great.
Mm-hmm.
Have there been scary times? Yes, there's been scary times,
Mm-hmm.
but there have been more wonderful times
Yeah.
that outweigh the scary times.
Right. Right. And, and I will say, growing up, for my part, that kind of answers the question I asked him as well. There have been multiple amazing things about my life. I've loved every second of being able to be here, because essentially, doctors would talk to, my dad or my mom and say, well, she's not going to be anything in life. She's going to be a vegetable. She's not going to be able to walk, talk, eat, do anything. And I actually told him this today, that I wished I could see those doctors and tell them, hey, look at me. I'm something you said I couldn't be. And that,
Exactly.
That also, like, that's a really good, thing that I have in the back of my mind. And also, like I had been saying, the support of my dad, my mom, my whole family in general, that's what keeps me going every day, knowing that, my wheelchair doesn't define me. And that's not, yes, this is who I am, but it's not essentially who I should be. Like, I shouldn't make my wheelchair my whole personality. And then another really interesting question I wanted to ask this, and I've been thinking about it. If I didn't have a disability, or in that case, spina bifida, not just a disability, spina bifida, would you still have those enjoyable moments with me no matter what? Like, yes, I know I'm your daughter, so you're going to enjoy every minute of it no matter what. But if I didn't have spina bifida and I was able to walk and do all the things the doctors said I couldn't, would you still enjoy the moments that, that are being put in front of you?
Absolutely. I think you'd have cost me less money most of the time. But, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I enjoy all my time with my children.
Mm.
Those are all, to me, your blessings from God.
Mm.
And I love every minute of having you and Dylan and Alex, and everybody. So, yeah, I would, we could probably do more stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are limitations that you do have because you are in a wheelchair.
Right.
But, yeah, I would love any time that I'm spending with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is wonderful time.
Yeah. And so now, if you could give advice to a parent that has a child with any different type of disability, whether it's spina bifida, autism, anything, what would your advice be to that parent? If you could give advice to somebody.
Trust God and have faith. Because if you do that, and you truly do that, He will get you through anything in life that happens and comes your way.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. So thank you. I appreciate you coming on here.
Well,
Everybody,
you.
This is, again, like I said, this is my dad. And I'm so excited I was able to have him. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon.